Alright, so today we're going to be working on the 95 Dakota Fan Clutch. And I've already been messing around with it, so I know you'll need a 36 millimeter at least for the 95 318. This is $18.99 on Amazon. Real thick, you can beat the crap out of it, but still skinny to fit in tight spaces. And then I got one of these to hold the water pump in place. You'll use the bigger side for the 95 Dakota for most Dodges. And I should get this off. The only thing I don't have laid out is I want to say it's a 13 millimeter bolts for the fan blade. But we'll get to that later. And I'm going to use some gloves since I'm going to be using a mallet to hit some swinging metal around. So we'll get set up over there and get started. I also sprayed use some PB Blaster on it. I'll let that soak for like a day, so hopefully we can get that right off. Alright, so what you won't really be able to see with the tightness down here is the 4 holes in the water pump pulley. We're going to pop that into. That's a 1/2 inch drive on there. Using the breaker bar so we can get serious. Alright, so we got that on there. Don't know if that came loose or if that was just the pump spinning, because that slipped off. It looks like it's loose. Now the problem is the fan. A lot of the time, if your clutch is stuck engaged, you could just spin this and that nut will spin. Problem is mine's not engaging. Runs cool while driving, actually on the very cool side. And then when I sit still for more than about 20 minutes, starts overheating like some kind of Oldsmobile. I would say definitely get yourself a better breaker bar. Alright, cool. That's loose enough. I gotta get a new one because that little ball on there, it's not really holding that piece on. There we go. Not enough room for that. Now I'm gonna try to take it out without taking the shroud off. I'm just going to keep holding the fan blade so it doesn't drop. I tell you, it's one hot Tennessee day right now. Got the boys down in the woods camping. And I'm pretty sure this is the original fan clutch, so this bad boy's been on here for 26 years. If it's the original, it's been on 26 years. And I didn't even need to use the mallet to get that off, just a little bit of PB. Now it's just some patience, because this is going to take a while to unthread. So just bear with me while we get this unthreaded. A little bit of wiggling and being very careful of the radiator, I was able to pull this fan out without taking the shroud off. It is a Delco, so I'm going to say this is this is an original Delco chassis. Now we'll get this thing all taken apart. Now all that's left is we got these 4 bolts right here. Use an air ratchet, make it quick and easy. Take it off, put it on a new one, and then I'm gonna clean up that stud down there. It's a little rusty, so we're gonna oil that, rub it down real good, toothbrush, wire brush. And we'll be right back. Alright, so yeah, quick breakdown though. Highly recommend you get this water pump holder. It's under how do I say this? The description name is GM/Dodge, but it definitely works on a 95, and I know it works on some 04 Rams. So this was like $28.99. I mean, honestly, it's one of the things you probably use once, but you're gonna be glad you had it. Otherwise, I mean, I was already messing with that for like 2 days before I figured out a good plan of attack, and this is definitely the best way. And then this was $18.99 on Amazon. And then also from Advanced Auto Parts was the fan clutch. They had a discount on that. It was 20% off severe duty, so that ended up being like 45 bucks, something like that. And there's the part number if you need it. So we're just gonna take these off, use the air ratchet, and then we're gonna go use this is all I have at the moment is a toothbrush and some wire, and clean up that stud. I throw a little anti-seize in there on the new one, and slap it back together. So I'm gonna cut the fan on because I'm dying in here, so you won't really be able to hear much. Yeah, so like I said, 13. A little gentle persuasion always goes a long way. Look at that dang thing. Look at that. I mean, that spring looks, I mean, whew. That, and if that's 26 years old, I doubt it's got any of that fluid in there for it to even count as a viscosity disc. All nice and greasy. Just how I like my parts. A little too greasy. Someone had too much fun with the grease. It's like a swingers party or something. Oh my God. I feel violated. I should have been paying a little more attention, but I'm pretty sure I was putting this fan blade on the right direction. Same as I took it off. Someone had too much fun with all that. Too much fun with all that. Just gonna go back and make sure that this is pretty darn tight. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. Didn't have enough coffee yet. Oh yeah. Just how I like my nuts, nice and tight. I feel like that's wrong. Bear with me now. Yeah, I should stop second guessing myself. I had it on. I had that fan blade on the right way the first time. Sometimes you do things so naturally and then you're like, wait a minute, what did I just do? Little parts cleaner on there. On there. I'll get down in here with an air compressor and blow all this crap out too. Alright, it's not 100%, but it's better than it was. I'm just going to blow it out and then put the new fan clutch and fan blade on. Alright, so we got a little bit of anti-seize in there. Whittle it, try to whittle it back in there. Same way I got it out of there. It's all about which blades you tucking when you tucking. So I'm going to try to just turn it at first to get it started by hand. There's a little too much friction on the threads to really first. Like I said, this breaker bar ain't nothing. Woo, sweating like crazy. This weather today ain't no joke. And it rained last night. Well, I'm like 100% sure it's on there. Well, 98.99%. It's about as tight as I'm gonna get it. I guess we'll start it up and see what happens.